What's up, everyone? Today I want to come in with an update of the Growout tank, and I want to show you the difference growth that it has and how much it has grown since I added the CO2 and the ferts. As you can see from the other video, the difference is the leaves here. These plants right here wasn't this tall and the leaves weren't this long. They seem to be doing great. The plants won't stop growing. New leaves are just popping up here, and the roots are just taking it into the dirt. This plant here died somehow. I don't know what happened to this little guy. I guess it was too weak. But the snails and these other white creatures down here, the little specks you see on the stem, are just eating away at the leaf, taking it apart and reducing it into nutrients for the plants. I guess those are some kind of copepods, but they seem to be doing a job. The plants are doing well from the light. I ordered another light. Hopefully I can get my light in. See from the top view, you can't even see the bottom. The tank is full. And I don't know what I'm doing, but I guess I'm doing something right, because none of the leaves on the bottom are dying. So every now and then throughout the day, I will turn the light to give each side of the tank some equal lighting until I get my other light in. You see all this smaller growth coming up and just keep going. Back here, I got some dirt on the leaves because I kind of tampered with the tank. I poked a hole in the dirt, try to burst an air bubble, an air pocket, and the dirt comes shooting up like a volcano. So I got dirt inside the tank now floating in the water, but it's not big of a deal. Got the leaves and the plants in the back growing up, and what I want to do is I want to let these plants in the back grow and break the surface of the water so it can grow emerged and try to get it to have these blue flowers I've been reading about. And for me to get it to grow out like this, what I do is I'm gonna use this plant right here as an example with these little leaves. I clip it right above those little leaves right there, you see, and those little leaves are now the main leaves because they're the only leaves left. And without the big leaves absorbing the nutrients from it and the energy, the plant now has to take these little leaves right there, you see, and force those guys to grow out. And the purpose of this is to fill up the 15 gallon over there that I have. I'm still waiting on dirt. Been 34 days into it, and I'm still waiting on dirt. But the thing is, I'm running out of time because these plants are getting so tall. Eventually they're going to shade out the plants on the bottom, and I think that's how these two little ones right here died. So if you think I should just clip these now and store them in here in a tank with water, let me know in the comments and I will do that. But I'm trying to stall time as long as possible. And when I do trim them down, all the way down, I'm going to trim each stem down to its lowest leaf available, like these little guys right here. That way they can have a chance to grow, regrow, and become branched out. So hopefully that can have some benefits, because by doing that, the plant will keep its decent root system and it will have little leaves, so it can absorb the nutrients and should be able to spring back pretty decent. But we'll see. I can't wait to start trimming these guys all the way down to the substrate and see how fast they grow back to this size again. So that I can't wait. The roots are doing good. See this guy right here is coming from this plant. It's going down deep and it just keep burrowing. I don't know if I put clay balls down there or not, but in the back of the tank you can see where one of the roots is going down to the clay ball. I'm also trimming this guy down here to these leaves to get him some chance to live. And all up in here you can see the root mass, the roots. But I kind of have a ground of glass so I can get it. The roots are just going down. and they just branching off. So I'm kind of proud of this Growout tank, my project. Oops, knocked something over. Oh well. Still got the dirt and the leaves, so I kind of been trying to burst these pockets of air right here. You see these bubbles on the dirt where I guess I was rushing and I didn't let the dirt fully soak in water. I just threw it in there for a couple hours and threw the cap on there, cap material, and just capped the baby. So, but then again, it works out well. Got the tank filled to the rim of water. Kind of way I like the way it looked. And the plants are doing good. I added a little bit more water and some nutrients. I got some new nutrients from Chem, some Flourish and Flourish Trace, and some iron that I throw in there now. But I'm gonna stop doing water changes for a while and just let it sit, so it can hold the nutrients, so I can save up on my stuff. Put like 1/4 of a cap full in here and try to keep it in there for a week, then do a water change. But plants are starting to pearl now. Probably see a couple bubbles come up. I don't know what's causing it. I guess it's the stuff I threw in there. My CO2 kind of ran dry. If anybody knows a good recipe that can last a good time, let me know. I've been trying the 2 cups and 1 teaspoon of yeast. Some people say add baking soda to lower the pH or something. I don't understand what had to do with the alcohol that the yeast produced that kills the yeast. But if anybody know, let me know. This is a 1.8 liter bottle. I can't find any 2 liter bases, 2 liter bottles on base in our store. So this is the largest bottle I can find with a good screw-on cap. So let me know, because my CO2 runs out after about a week, or about 5 days or whatever. So, but I'm proud of the tank. Try to grow it out as long as possible. If my dirt does not arrive for my 15 gallon, I'm just gonna use bonsai soil. Just go to the store. It's pretty cheap here in Japan. I'm just gonna try that. Been reading that it's pretty good, and there's a certain type that I can use to grow plants for a good. It has a high CEC rate, so it can absorb a lot of nutrients and hold that nutrients for later use for the plants. So this guy right here is floating. This little got the roots coming out. It only had 1 root 2 days ago. Now it has 2 from the light and the nutrients in the water. Got the snails gasping for air at the top. Don't care too much about the snails, but they produce poop and stuff, and they eat the food that I put in there, so I guess they're helping out the plants and keeping the algae down. But oh yeah, I also started feeding invisible fish. Have no fish, no shrimps, and nothing in here. So every few days I throw some fish flakes in there so they can sink to the bottom and decompose and release the phosphorus and nitrates or nitrogen or whatever comes from fish food into the water, so the plants can use and grow. So every 3 or 5 days I will throw some fish flakes in here, probably like a pinch, not that much. I made the mistake of throwing too much and the water got really cloudy, so won't be doing that again. So we'll see how this grows out. Trying to keep the soil fertile. I'm very interested in this now, the dirty tank stuff. So okay, before I go, I also want to make a shout out to one guy on YouTube. Shout out to his channel. Let's see if we can find this guy. Frock1 or Frock. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. try to make a shout out to this guy. I will put a link to his channel in the bottom of the video. He has 10 subscribers, so let's help him out and get him some more subscribers to help build our community of fish tank people. So please subscribe to him. If you don't have him, it does not hurt to have someone new added to your subscription list, because they watch your video, they comment on your video to get feedback, and it's a win-win situation, because then they get a subscriber, which they want, you get a subscriber, everybody's happy. So please subscribe, and please comment in my video, rate it, give me feedback or something, tell me something you would like to see. I'll try to make a video on it or whatever. Just let me know. Thanks for watching.